Al has restored some incredible pieces over the years. This Kubelwagen, Goliath, Steyr, World War I field guns, a Japanese anti-aircraft gun, and a Kettenkrad cart, just to name a few. He's worked wonders with all of these incredible projects that were in various states of decay when he first got them, but I don't think anything could have quite prepared him for this. Hi, I'm Kurt from Oz Armour, and welcome to Workshop Wednesday. These are the pieces for our SdKfz 221 Armoured Car restoration. Out of these parts and a few more, we will have just enough to make a mostly original vehicle. But putting this thing together will be a huge challenge for Al.
When you agreed to do the project, what were you told we had?
Not a lot. Chassis cut up, very few panels, disaster. We'll make a jig, set it up, tack it, check it that it's all square, and then we'll have to stick weld it.
Any other surviving examples in the world?
No. There's two that have been made by people, one in England, one in America, but they're 222s. They're not 221. This will be the only 221, I believe. But I think Dimitri's got one.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what you blokes are going to have a look at.
We're going to have to measure that.
Yeah, plenty of measurements,
Yep.
angles of plates, yeah, all that sort of stuff. So we can CAD draw it, get it cut, and it's not welded together, it's bolted together.
Is that right?
Yeah, so that's what we can determine. We looked at some photos, and Darren and I can't see any weld marks on the joint, so it must be bolted so they can pull it apart. They're only a light armoured vehicle, not a heavy. Thickest plate on there is about not even 10 mil, might be just 10 mil, so it's not big plate. It's only designed to withstand rifle fire, not big artillery. No. Yeah, hopefully what you and Beau bring back from overseas might work.
How long do you reckon we'll be on this one for?
How long's a piece of string?
To get Al started, Beau and I had to head to the Czech Republic to visit our good friend Dimitri to get some crucial measurements.
Yeah, you?
Yeah, you. Finally! Ah. This is Beau.
Dimitri, nice to meet you.
You too.
How many years have you been collecting then?
Maybe starting 7, so 35?
35 years.
If I'm right with my mathematics.
A long time.
Enough.
Enough. What's the first thing that hooked you on collecting?
Postage mark. For post.
A stamp.
A stamp, yes, post stamp.
What was it?
I don't remember, I just remember color. It was red.
Yeah.
As being a Soviet kid, so everything had to be red. From stamps to coins, and coins of different countries. I remember I had a aluminum coin from Cameroon, and I never knew where Cameroon is. It was like a goat, and it was interesting. Later, from coins, you come to badges, to awards, and this soak you in military. Badges to military collecting, to military dealing as an antique dealer, as a seller, and my first step to scrap was very silly. We had a reenactment near Moscow. It was in August. In Russia, it's two weathers, too cold or too hot. With the guns, with all equipment, under 30 degrees Celsius, and it was amazingly hot. And only one idea I had, no, I'm lying, not one, two. I love it. And never ever I will do it again by foot.
No.
I want to drive back. I don't want to go back with a gun, with all equipment, sweating, melting and everything. And I bought my first car out of the ground, Jorge. And This was the first thing.
With pieces of the turret, but it's not just a simple matter of putting it all back together. This is a very complicated piece, as we're about to find out.
They're both the same. This one is late one. Your one is early one, series 1. Let's take it out. No, not too small. And measure well. Take it from below. I wish I have all my boys so big as you are. So look, it's absolutely unclistical formed.
Yeah.
And you have to measure it really proper because all the angles are different.
So different.
You have sides and the rest you build as you wish.
So what's the difference between this and the 221?
It is a 2-to-1. It is 2-to-1 and 2-to-3. But the difference is the armor visors.
Okay.
The ones you have are flat one early, they are thinner in different form. This is the classical one in our understanding in this time. But normally it's just new and later. It's difference about 2 years.
Okay. So the differences are the accessories, basically,
Yes.
not the frame.
No. The sizing is the same.
Okay.
Dimitri has an incredible collection of parts and has helped us out with a lot of restoration projects over the years. He's sold us the package of parts that Al will be working on, but he will be restoring his own 221 in the near future. It's these parts that he's allowed us to measure.
The angles just aren't symmetrical, so one angle on one side is different to the next. So it's not as easy as just marking the center and marking the top distance across. It's a bit trickier than that. So this angle is not the same as this angle. So what we've had to do is measure the distance at the bottom, mark the center, transfer the center line to the top, and then measure how far that is on that side and how far it is on this side.
And you've had to do that for every panel?
Each panel, plus then work out where the hole is in the center, where the holes are, all of that good stuff.
Yes. Notes are nice.
Well, these are our notes here, yes.
You got them all there?
Yeah, we've got them all, yeah. I've done one page for each panel. The panels with the vision slots in them and the hinges on them. I've done a few different pages because it's a bit hard to try and draw everything on one,
Yeah, a bit
one
tricky.
picture.
Yeah.
I've got everything I need here.
What are you getting at here, Beau?
I don't even know what all these other parts are. I'm going to get out this door here just to measure the sizing of that. I'm pretty sure this is an engine, rear engine vent. So I'm going to take this out also and measure that up.
Yep.
Exhaust. Yes, it is. Right. Yeah.
God, who knows?
Could be anything
Could be anything.
at this point. Interesting. Interesting. See that side profile of angles?
No. Scale it off your thumb from the video. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. Oh, he was wondering why there were holes, really small holes in the armoured plate, and we thought it might have been for a seal or something, but it's for electrical cable. running on the inside.
It's like cardboard.
Yeah. That's fine. The pieces we have don't give us much reference to the width of the vehicle.
Right.
So with this piece missing, we were sort of lost with how wide the vehicle was. And with this piece here, and if I can measure that, then we sort of know exactly the width of the vehicle. So this is a very important piece for us to have to copy.
Oh, hello.
It took a while, but Beau eventually got all of the measurements we needed for the hull and turret. Now to see Dimitri's chassis.
The base is Horch 801, and on this base was built 221, 222, 223, 260, 261. All four-wheelers, so it is early four-wheeler. As it is four-wheeler, yes, we can use it as a sample of 221 to be restored.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this chassis was shared by a lot of different German four-wheeler vehicles.
Look, you have this frame. It's cut. So now you measure it to be exact when you weld it. The main thing you don't lose is width, because on a width we base a body. And of course length,
Yeah.
because if you make it shorter, it's okay. If you make it longer, body cannot stay.
Yeah. I do have a question actually. So what actually went on here? Did they have a floor pan or was it a flat plate?
Really no one knows. Here, where you touch, exactly here. Here comes a base for a gun mount.
Yeah.
In our case, in the 221, is MG mount. But the floor itself, I need to measure. Is it was hanged like in 251, or it was lying on a frame itself like in 250? I don't know at the moment. In 251, there is a frame for floor, which holds it a little bit above, but in others, no one knows.
Not sure.
That's the thing with rebuilding vehicles like this. Since no one has done it before, and since none survive, there are hardly any references or anything to go off.
If you get this right, then
This is the real deal.
yeah, everything follows from this part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Looks to be. Good. That is not to forget.
I'll just check it in a few different places just to make sure.
In center is the most firm place, so the less chance of being bent.
This here is likely to be damaged
Yes,
with no support here.
yes. Here comes the beam on screws with a dark plate. We have it there in the box.
This won't be the last we see of Dimitri, as we have some more incredible content from this trip that we are dying to show you. When we got back to Australia, Beau got to work transcribing his drawings into CAD, and Al got to work assembling pieces of the hull.
That's in there. There like that. Those little bits go up here. But they finish about 3/4 short. Why, I don't know. So we're going to have to make a strip up.
Al's doing fantastic work as always, but it's turning out to be a really tricky project, even though it's just a static vehicle for now. But that's all we have time for today. Join us next Wednesday for your weekly tank restoration fix. So until then, I'm Kurt from Oz Armour. I'll see you on the next one.